this. Miles away. Totally zoned out there for a second. So, what were we talking about?
From the furthest depths of the uncharted seas in the sunken city of Relier, beneath the lives and minds of men lies Cthulhu. Mightiest of the great old ones, he rests in his death-like slumber, awaiting the time when he shall again rise and feast upon the souls of man. Until that time when the stars are right and he breaks his sleeping seal, Cthulhu comes to the minds of men and answers your calls. It's time once again for... Calls for Cthulhu!
Hello and welcome back to Calls for Cthulhu. I'm your host, Cthulhu. I'm here to answer all the ridiculous questions that seem to spill out of your stupid mouths. So, let's get started, shall we? Tim, number, now! Okay, looks like we had a call waiting already. Here we go.
Cthulhu, I've been reading the books and stories about the old ones, about you, Hastur, Azathoth,
Beatus.
Whatever. Anyway, I think that these stories are a complete load of crap. A bunch of colossal cosmic life forms. Come on! Have you even seen your show? You don't even have the appearance of something mammoth and terrifying. Can you even prove that you are real?
Well, that's a religious question, isn't it?
What?
Well, you say you've read the books, you know the stories, and yet you don't believe I'm real. See, that's where it becomes a religious question.
Yeah?
Yeah. You see, most religions are based on books or stories, handed down from one generation to the next. But even when you've had access to the stories, you don't necessarily believe the religion of your parents or your community. At some point you have to look inside yourself, past all that you know, and ask whether you truly believe in one story or another. That's where religion truly lies. When you can look past the stories, into your own heart, and decide that you will believe in one path or another. You can't make someone else see the same thing when they look inside their own souls, but you can do your best to convince them by letting them hear the stories and...
Sure.
You know what? Screw it. Elemenamenamenatu elemenamen. Elemenamenamenatu elemenamen. Elemenamen. Well, let's face it, that's how most religious arguments end up anyway. Okay, Tim, give me another caller.
Mr. Cthulhu, it has come to our attention here at Mythos Realty that your base payment of $8 is not sufficient to sustain your home in Relech. So we're asking you to evacuate the premises immediately for an underwater ski resort. Thank you.
Yeah, well, see, it's like this. I've got the money, right? I mean, I gave the check to the Shuggoth, and he was gonna mail it, but then he put it with a bunch of other stuff he was gonna mail, and there was something about his girlfriend at the car that day, so he couldn't get to the post office, and, quick, hang up, prank call! Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I'll take care of that later. Yeah, yeah. You hear that stuff about underwater skiing? What's that supposed to be? Getting dragged along by a sub, I guess. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, give me another call on the line.
Hey Cthulhu, I heard about your show and I thought I'd make a little reply. I'm Roger, and some of my friends, they call me the Devil. And I rule a little something called the Underworld.
Hey, look, I got a call on the other line. Could you just...
And, you know, I have a little problem with you. The thing is, I rule the Underworld, and, you know, you devouring souls leaves me a little problem, because where do people go when they're dead?
Okay, whatever.
Dear Mighty Cthulhu, as the Grim Reaper, I currently collect the souls of mortals upon their deaths. You, however, will put me out of a job once you rise from the depths and start swallowing souls.
Yeah, look, I've got the Devil on line 1. Let me just check on him and I'll be right back.
They go to the Underworld, and, you're eating them, so they can't go to the Underworld, and if they can't go to the Underworld, I lose my job.
Yeah, he's fine.
Will there be a place for me in your organization once you put me out of work? Or should I just reap everyone now, leaving you a dead world with nothing to eat, and only myself to talk to for all of eternity?
Okay, it looks like I should put this on conference. Here, hold on.
So, I'm just calling or emailing you to say that, you're ruining me!
Okay, there we go. Now, look, both of you. I'm not responsible for protecting your jobs. Ancient aeons ago, you both got into some pretty ridiculous wagers over who gets how many souls by the time the rapture comes, and who gets to collect them. Now me, I wasn't part of any of that. I'm just a passing alien god who saw a bunch of tasty morsels and figured I'd clear out the planet and move on. Whatever deals you have don't involve me. And Reaper, if you want to try some kind of competition to see who can wipe out more people faster, I've got only one thing to say. Bring it on.
Thank you for your prompt response.
Nice chatting with you. Bye.